that's joined our commentary team, Martin Cross and Gary Herbert.
Good afternoon, thank you very much, Ray. Good afternoon from Martindale Pond. A couple of minutes now really remain for the big race of the day, the final of the men's heavyweight coxless 4. This morning the tailwind has been increasing, steadying. Martin, the British 4 really don't like tailwinds.
Well, I don't think the British 4 mind a tailwind. It's just the other competitors will have smiles on their faces. We see the British 4 there, Pinsent at stroke. But the other competitors know that in a tailwind, the chances are they will get closer to the Redgrave and Pinsent 4. And we expect a world record in this race to be on.
Right, lane order, New Zealand 1, Norway 2, Italy 3, Australia 4, Great Britain 5,
Australia.
France, lane 6, closest to the camera.
Great Britain. France. Attention.
Away, first time in this heavyweight men's coxless 4 final, and Great Britain now start the challenge. Pinsent and Redgrave in the middle of the boat, Pinsent stroking, and the crews around them, Australia and Italy, the challenging boats.
Pinsent took the boat off at 50.5 strokes a minute. He has been off at 51, but we can expect to see Great Britain move out into a slight lead as they go off in this first 100 metres. Good start by Pinsent.
So as the crews now move out towards 150 metres, the first sign really comes from the Italians in lane at number 3. But we're looking there in boat with the British crew. Pinsent left, strokes, Ed Code in the 3 seat, replacing Tim Foster, and the big man calling the calls from the 2 seats, Steve Redgrave and Cracknell behind.
Yes, you just saw Steve Redgrave call them into rhythm there, just transfer out of the very high ratings of the start into pace, and that's a successful call because the Italians fast out and Britain already going into the lead. If world records on, we can expect to see them go through 500 metres in around about 122, 123.
Italian boats all now into their race rhythm, looking on about 30 strokes per minute. 500 metres approaching. Great Britain lead by a canvas to a quarter of a length over Italy. Now, Pinsent said to me this morning that the Italians would be the main challenge in this race, and for the first quarter, they're appearing so.
And at the moment, 123 for 500 metres. That's maybe just on or outside world record, but the crew look very relaxed at the moment. They've had an excellent training camp here in Welland. Before that, been up at altitude, and I'm just impressed with the way they're rowing. They're very relaxed, they're very easy. They're going to win this race.
So through 600 metres now, look around the 600 to 750 mark. The British crew are just going to concentrate on the catches, which at the front end of the stroke they're going to look to pick it up a little quicker now in this tailwind. Italy in lane number 3, bronze medalists from the World Championships of 1998.
And again, a shot, very, very smooth. Looking there at Matthew Pinsent at the back of the boat. Behind him, Ed Code in the 3 seat. He was the one that all the controversy surrounded. Came in the boat for Tim Foster. Just panning back, they've got that nicely. The Australians in yellow, very useful crew. Won their semi-final and they will challenge towards the end. And France out of it at the moment.
Okay, let's expect around the 900 metre mark, the 1,000 metre mark, Great Britain to put in their first major push. They've already got 3/4 of a length. Now they're starting to squeeze on. See the boat rising as the crews go through the 1,000 metre mark, and Great Britain pushing for that all-important 1 length lead. The rate starts to increase.
Yeah, Stephen Redgrave's called a push there, 37 strokes a minute, but they haven't really pushed on the rate. There it is. He's calling it there. You see him talking to Ed Cone. Cracknell behind him in the bow seat can hear him. He can hear him and they'll all move on.
Push and relax, he said. Push and relax. And that's it. All going to be within the rhythm. Push and relax. Nice quick catch. Sharp and speed. That's what we're looking for. Again, the world title is on the line here, but the world best. That's what they want to take, and they want to take it from the Norwegian crew. Looking in both there, Australia in lane number 4. Currently in 3rd place, and they finished 4th at the World Championships last year. 750 metres remain.
And there's the blue stern of Great Britain sitting out in front. Just panning down the Italian boat, bronze medalists last year. They're not so strong in the last 1,000 metres, but they were in 2nd place as they went through the 1,000.
So Great Britain now opening up the clear water. It really is a battle for silver medal. The battle now at the moment, Australia and Italy. Great Britain wants a little bit more. They're going to look to just squeeze out and relax and power. Push and power, the words from Stephen Redgrave in the 2 seats.
Just see a little discrepancy on the timing between Redgrave and Code. Redgrave going in earlier, they've had that all season, but they're still out in front.
So a couple of feet of clear water now as the crews go through the 1500 metre mark. 500 metres remain, and they look comfortable, they look very relaxed, and they look smooth. Great Britain from Australia, and it should be the Italians thereabouts in 3rd place.
Probably just outside world record pace. Redgrave likes to win his races easy and comfortably. He won't take any chances. He will just sit and watch. And this British Four has so much potential to wind the rating up at the end of a race. They hit 53 strokes a minute in the last training piece they did at Welland. And at the moment they're just sitting comfortably. 36 strokes a minute. Plenty of time to move.
So it really is now a battle for the silver medal position. The talk around the lake this morning was whether the tailwind would affect the Cox's Four, the British Four. It has not. The battle is for silver medal. Australia, a couple of feet over Italy. Great Britain now just sitting 3/4 of a length up, looking good. I think they'll just wait and wait for the last 150 metres before they move again.
And Matthew Pinson's got them up at 40, and old Steve Redgrave, cool as you like, look across, now he's calling it, now let's go. This is what he loves, watch the rating come up, 43.
Okay, 50 metres to go now. Great Britain, 43, 44 strokes per minute. 3/4 length up on Australia. It is a battle now for 2nd and 3rd. Australia getting 2nd. Great Britain, the hand goes up for Matthew Pinson as they cross the line. And another gold medal for this absolutely awesome and inspiring Cox's Four. Yeah, smiles all round.
And there's the Australians. They are fantastically pleased at that silver medal, but you saw Ed Code, Matthew Pinson raise his hand, Steve Redgrave, World Championship gold medal number 9, but Ed Code in the 3 seats, well, it's his first World Championship gold medal. And there we see them coming up to the line, beautifully controlled. They're not worried about the Australians. This is just one step on the road to Sydney for them.
Amazing. A hand goes up. Coming over the line, the hand goes up from Matthew Pinson. Well, I can't help thinking about one person who will be watching that on the bank, Mr. Tim Foster. He goes in the 8th in the final later on this weekend, but he must now be thinking about this result from the
certainly. But Stephen Redgrave, it's a personal triumph for him. He's triumphed over diabetes yet again. He's triumphed over colitis, which flared up again this year. And for this person to win a 9th World Championship gold medal at the age of 37, that is an incredible achievement. His 19th World Championships this year, and he just started way back in 1981, and we've seen some fantastic athletes at the World Athletics Championships, but really this man, Stephen Redgrave, he must be the world's greatest athlete.
Fantastic, right from the first stroke. Martin, I mean, they're just inspiring now, really, aren't they? They just go from the start, they come into a fast rhythm. The Italians, the Australians we're looking at there, never really challenged. And they're looking at the replay as the crews come up to the line, and it's just easy. And noticeably, Steve puts his hand up as well and acknowledges it. Look at that, it's just really, really happy. James as well. I've never seen them looking so happy finishing a race.
Yeah, James Cracknell feels kind of the odd one out in the boat because the attention goes on Redgrave and Pinson, and you saw his hands go up at the finish there, just milking the applause. He's really worked hard for this.
So confirmation there, great.
Stephen Redgrave, what a performer he is. That's his 9th world title, and we'll hear from him during Final Score on BBC One. More rowing coming up, but a few goals to tell you about first of all. In the FA Carling Premiership, there's been a goal for West Ham. West Ham have taken the lead at Bradford City. Paolo Di Canio on 34 minutes.
So Great Britain received the applause for an absolutely fabulous win in the heavyweight Cox's Four men's final 1999 World Rowing Championships. James Cracknell picks up his 3rd World Championship gold, and Steve Redgrave, 9 times world champion. Absolutely fantastic. Ed Coode, his first at international level. In the stroke lead, Matthew Pinsent, number 7. Course now must be ahead for Sydney next summer.
Australia.
I think this is probably my last World Championship, so that's out of the way now, and got a week's holiday in Canada, and James and I are then doing a sprint race in 2 weeks' time at in the Docklands, the Super Sprints, with 6 international teams coming along, and that's going to be really good fun. It's over a very short distance. It's over 360 metres, right outside the London Arena. It's going to be a good day. It's on the 11th of September, and I'm looking forward to that.
So there's no rest for you after this championships. You're going straight back to race again.
Oh, I can't afford to rest.
And how do you feel good about Sydney and that 5th gold medal?
Well, certainly after today's race, that definitely everything seems to be back on schedule and going the way that we want it to go. And as long as we all get a reasonable good winter in and get some good training in the next 6 months, and then look forward to racing next summer, finishing off on the 23rd of September.
I take it that's going to be your last race after your comments. This is your last World Championships?
We'll have to see, won't we? Maybe my last World Championships, I might come back for Olympics again. You don't know.
Of course, we're all wondering what this 4 can really do, just like when the pair was pushed to the world record. When do you think Stephen's going to let you loose in the last 500 metres?
I don't know. I mean, what's the point? If you've got the race won, you've got the race won. You know, it doesn't make any difference how much you win by. Doesn't really make any difference what time you win in. As long as you win, as long as you're wearing the gold medal around your neck, which I am.